What's up, YouTubers? This is Brett here from Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm here with another automotive video. It's not regarding the charger this time. Still have the charger, but my wife has that at work, so I'm in a current situation here where my wife left with my 96 Jeep or 97 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo keys in the charger, and I have another key which is right here, but my fob, let's see if I can find it, wherever it is. I think it's in my pocket. My fob right here does not unlock my car, right? So I've been out here doing this for a minute, but it doesn't work. So the alarm indicator light up there, every time I would open the door to start it with the key that I have on hand, would set the alarm off. So, I wanted to disarm the alarm. So I got on YouTube and I looked around a bit, and a guy did have a way to do it, but you needed both keys present for that video. And I was like, well, what if there's another way if someone only had one key on hand, which I do have two, but my wife has the other one. So I wanted to figure this out, and the only way to bypass that security system, of course, is the way with what he said. But what if you have a remote start and one key? And that is where I came up with a solution. So as he said, I'm gonna do as he said, and is to take one key, right, and put it in the passenger's door and turn it to the right for about a second. Okay, and leave that in there. You don't touch it. Now, I'm not going to have exact proof of this because I've done it already. I didn't want to make a video and it just like fault and not work, but it did. So now, as you can see, the light is not blinking red anymore. And when I open the door, it does not go bonkers on me. Excuse the dirt. This is my little work truck, my little work Jeep. Now, what you would do, as you can see, is we have no key. It is in the door over there. So what you would do is you would start your car with your remote start, since you only have one key. Now, my remote start battery is like loose in there, so we'll see if we can get it to... Okay, I'm gonna have to open it and fix the battery in it, so let's get it. Sorry, I'm a terrible videoer. So there's my battery. It's all loose and stuff in there, so I'm gonna press the battery in there, and then come on. It's kind of hard to hold the phone and do this at the same time. There it goes. All right. No key. Remote start. Sorry, my battery is really faulty. It's a piece of crap. My other one is on my other key fob, and that's the good one. Of course, I don't have it. All right, so now what you would do, okay, if you have remote start, you know that if you don't put a key in there and you put it in gear and you try to go, it's going to shut off. Just like when the alarm is getting engaged and you try to start it when the horn's going bonkers and the lights are flashing and you try to start it, it starts for a second and then dies out because of the security anti-theft system. Now, I myself have a switch underneath the dash there that I can manually turn the car off after it's been remote started without the key. But I'm not gonna bother that right now, because what I wanna do is I'm gonna get back out of the car. Car started, no alarms, nothing going on, good. And I'm just gonna remove this key. No alarms. Get back in the car. And then just simply do what I would normally do, is take my key, stick it in there, turn it, and now I'm ready to go. And now we're moving. See that? That's how you bypass this with only one key. I'm not sure of another way. If you do not have remote start and you actually do only have one key, I'm not sure how you would get past that. And one other thing I noticed is that, let me roll these windows up. It is awful cold out here. Turn on some heat. So one thing I did notice was the key that I have on hand that my wife doesn't have only fits in the passenger's door. And what they call that is the master key. And then you have a, what do you call it? A valet key. So I don't know if that's the valet key or if that's the master key, because I don't have the other key on hand to even see if that even fits, because I've never put the key in the car doors before this. I've never done it. I've always used the key fob, you know, because it arms my alarm. And I thought that was kind of odd that key would not unlock my driver's door, but it unlocked my passenger's door. So if you run into some issues with this, I would say that you would, you know, take your whichever key that does not unlock your driver's door, whichever one it is that doesn't do it, stick it in your passenger's door and turn it to the right, just like I said, and then use your remote start. If you have two keys, I would reference, I don't know his name, the guy on the video, because I don't want to steal his stuff. I don't want to steal his, you know, his wave, but do as he did. He took, you know, both keys, he put one in the passenger's door, turned it to the right once, and then he got in and he started the car through the ignition, and then got out and got the key out of the driver's door, which disarmed his alarm. In my case, and for other cases, only one key and just so happened to have a remote start, that's another way. I'm just putting out there that there's another way if you only have one key and remote start. I don't have a way for only one key with no remote start. There's no fuses you can pull. I did pull a fuse to stop the chime from happening when I opened the door, but as soon as I would start the car, it would do it. You know, the alarm would go crazy and then the car wouldn't start. So the fuses don't do anything. I've tried looking under the hood, which is why my hood was popped, to kind of look under there. You know, I had to take the negative terminal off to kind of get it to stop, because my fob doesn't work. I don't know if it's the batteries or what it is for this that's not working on it, but it's never worked, ever. And I think their batteries have been replacing it before and still did not work, I think. I'm not sure, but piece of junk to me. But I hope this helped you guys a little further on this issue with disarming the anti-theft system for a 97 Jeep Grand Cherokee. The other guys was a 96, I believe. His was a 96, so I know it works for that as well. So this is a reference to the 96 and 97 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And I know that 98 does favor with 96 and 97. All ports are compatible between these three vehicles. So I will think it's safe to say that if you're trying to reference a 96, 97, or 98 Jeep Grand Cherokee, anti-theft system, this would probably work for you as well. I don't know about other Jeeps of those years, such as the Wranglers or the you know, sports, shit like that. I don't know, but I hope this was helpful to you guys. It definitely helped me. He definitely got me in the right direction of what I needed. Not exactly, but definitely got me in the right direction. So I was able to make this video for you guys. I don't do a lot of car videos anymore. I know my Charger one has went through the roof with helping people save so much money on that issue with the airbag light. And I appreciate you guys so much for the support and the, you know, the comments and the likes and the subscribing. Fantastic. I've never had a video have that much activity over the years where people have had that problem over and over and over again, and risking paying, you know, upwards of $500 to thousands of dollars to get something fixed that I was able to show them how to do for free. And it only takes 5 minutes of your time for that. If you want to watch that, it's, you know, it's pretty neat. Even if you don't own a Charger, it's a little peace of mind. Maybe it may work for another vehicle. Maybe it's a little secret for, you know, for whatever, you know, to make money somehow, some way, you know, for garages or whatever. You know, I'm a firm believer that everybody's pretty much out for themselves when it comes to money, you know, and there's a lot of fuckery with that. You know, oh, you need this part, but really we're just going to put this diode in this place and you're all good to go. So that video was awesome, and the feedback was awesome on that. And when I run into another issue or something, or if I do something else on another vehicle, I will make another video and post that. But until then, you know, you guys have been very supportive, and I hope this helps someone, you know, with the anti-theft problem and trying to get their vehicle mobile. So until next time, guys, thanks.